Ben Kosh with you. Got some thoughts on influence today. It comes up over and over again when I'm talking to new leaders, people leading small teams in their first leadership role. And the question is often, how do I get more influence over people? And for me, there's a number one secret to doing this, and that is to invest in relationships. Um, that's it. Everything else follows from that. So, to have more influence with your team, build your relationships with them. Make sure you're having regular one to ones. Ask them, how are you? How are things going? And really care about the answers, right? Really be prepared to listen to them, hear where their concerns are, hear where they're winning as well. Both sides, really important. Pick up on things with them in the next meeting. Remember what you talked about the last time and come back to it. If you know your team better, you're going to be better able to know what to say and how to say it in order to bring them around to your way of thinking. To have more influence with your boss or your wider organization, same thing. Cultivate the relationships. Make sure you're checking in with your boss regularly, trying to understand their way of thinking, their priorities, their concerns. And also have coffee with people from the other parts of the business that you don't interact with often. In my day job, I run a big department, but I've got really good contacts in HR and in finance and in marketing and in estates and so on. When issues arise in those areas, I've got people I can turn to. I can go and talk to them, find out what's happening. To have more influence with your customers or your members, if you're running charities or churches, or you've got a tribe that you have to lead, same thing. Invest time and effort in getting to know them, getting to understand them. So if your tribe is really big, that might involve working with focus groups or a committee of some sort to actually get to know a representative sample, build a relationship that way. Or it could use using technology to poll or survey big groups of your members or your tribe. Find out what they're thinking about the issues at hand. Get to know them. If you want to influence people and bring them around to your way of thinking, you have to first figure out what the world looks like from where they are standing. And to do that, you have to get to know them a bit, right? So, invest in your relationships. That's the number one thing you can do to increase your influence. Leave a comment on this or in the New Leaders Jetway group. Let me know how you influence your team, what challenges you face with influence. I really want to know. Thanks. I hope that's helpful.